was. Because yes, all the papers are talking about, and you can actually see the attempt to show just how big the crowd was. On the front page of the Taifa Leo, on the front page of the Daily Nation, a sea of humanity, triumphant entry on the front page of the Standard. But how symbolic was this, even to the political field across board?
Well, thank you, Fred, and thank you for having me this morning. In politics, it's a very huge game of numbers. In everything you do, whether you have paid the crowd or otherwise, it is a game of numbers. It goes way down into what we call the perception in influence. If you look at what is happening with Linda Mwananchi, there was a lot of uproar in regards to their visit for Kisumu. And this is because Kisumu is being wooed to go into a different direction, as you already know, with the ODM and UDA negotiations that are currently happening. So this particular team is trying to send a message that they are still part of ODM, because Kisumu is definitely, without any doubt, an ODM zone. And they have actually sent a very stern warning to their other leader, what they call a leader ground, that he ground, you have Mujarinda, you've not yet protected this ground, and we've come here and taken over. They had tried all means to try and avoid this kind of show, definitely because it will send a different signal out there. The people in which they are trying to go into what I would call a coalition with, and depending with the numbers they are able to bring onto the table. That is now the UDA. The UDA factor will definitely be able to negotiate with ODM based on the strength of what they are bringing on the table. And if they sense that these guys are coming as individuals and they do not have the people with them, their negotiation power will drastically go down. Yes. And that is where the issue is. And that's where the competition is. Because apparently right now, as it is, and as we can see from the face value of it, and now from the information we are getting on the ground in terms of the people who tried to mobilize for some goons and things like that and never worked, it is clearly that the Sifuna group is likely going to have the ODM numbers.
All right. And Wakili Nyamori, many people have tried even online to dismiss just how big the crowd was. Some say it's AI generated.